We'll start with Zoe's picture because Ben's is more suited towards one type of enhancement and Zoe's to another. There's never a single way to work with any image in Photoshop. You have to be flexible and open your mind to scores of possibilities. So let's start out easy, and I had a levels adjustment there because I wanted to keep this simple, but then I thought I should show you curves too. Now this rectangle here is called a histogram, and this is the distribution of black to white in the image. And you can see there's a real spike here down in the whites, and that's because of the moon and the lights. And then there's a gap before any black starts. So it's saying if this image was black and white, the first color in this black and white spectrum is a dark gray, not a black. So one thing to try, this is not something that works every single time, is to pull this in to right where the blacks start. And you can see that has made the image much darker. And we want to pull some more details out of this darkness, so we don't want to move this white slider because we already have spikes of white in this image. We can grab the gray slider and move it towards black to lighten. And now this is one of those you have to season to taste. Where do you stop? And there is no right answer. You have to look and judge with your eye. So now the question is, have we improved this image or not? And I think it's rather clear that we have a lot more contrast with the images. The blues are deeper and richer, and the image looks that much better. Now, I'm going to go ahead and turn that off and add a curves layer to show you that we have the same histogram. You see this spike here of the whites and the gap of solid black to this dark gray. Now, Levels has one ramp, one grayscale ramp running horizontally. Curves has two. So this is more complicated and more powerful. So once again, we start by pulling this in just to see what happens. And then we can add points. We can lock in this dark zone by clicking right there and then adjusting the light by pulling this up. And if you want to get rid of a point, you just drag it, you just grab it and drag it off, and it disappears. So once again, now there's a lot more we can do. This is very rudimentary. That have we improved the image? And just like with the levels, there's absolutely no question that a simple adjustment layer, curves or levels, can add richness to what was a beautiful image and now looks drab in comparison. And I'm not dissing on Zoe. This is fabulous work. I'm just saying that everyone's work, mine included, needs to be enhanced.